Hi guys. All right, so this is Thursday's writing video, and we are going to talk about future tense verbs. So yesterday we covered past tense and present tense, and we talked about the idea that when you're talking to somebody or when you're writing a story, the verbs in the sentence, the action words, can let the person you're talking to or let the person reading your writing know when the event is taking place. So when the action is taking place. So for example, if I said, yesterday I walked to the store, if I wanted to let the person I'm talking to know that this is something that happened already, then I might add ed on the end of the verb walk, and then it becomes walked, something I already did. So if I wanted to do that, I might say this: yesterday I walked to the store. Walked is that past tense verb. But sometimes we're talking about something that's happening right now. And I'm gonna get my whole board in here. And when we talk about something that's happening right now, sometimes we add ing onto the verb, and that means that that's happening right now. I am walking to the store. Walking, okay? That means that that's what I'm doing right now. Like I am on my way to the store. I'm walking right now, okay? That means this is the present tense verb. This is the past tense verb. This is the present tense verb. But sometimes you want to talk about an action that's going to happen. Hasn't happened yet. It's not happening right now. It's going to happen. So when you do that, instead of adding something to the end of the verb, you actually add a word in front of the verb. You add the word will. So we were talking about our walk, we might say, tomorrow I will walk to the store. When we add that word will in front of walk, that changes the verb to the future tense. It's something we're going to do. We haven't done it yet. We're not doing it now, but we're going to do it. That is the future tense. So when you're talking about a future tense verb, you add the word will in front of it, and you don't add anything on the end. You just use the verb itself: walk, run, jump, hike. We would put will in front of it. Okay, we're gonna watch the video that we did yesterday. I'm gonna start it at the beginning just to review past and present tense verbs, but I'm gonna let it play all the way through until we get to the future tense verbs. And then we're gonna do some talking about changing a present tense verb to a future tense. And then you guys have a Google form. So let me share my screen and we can watch our video.
Cool spaceship, Moby. You heard a story about the future? In the future, everyone traveled in space shuttles. People and robots lived on Mars and had eaten a lot of candy. Aliens will help everyone with our homework. Moby, your tenses are all mixed up. Well, tense is how verbs show time. You know, like past, present, and future tenses. How do you use present tense? The present tense shows what's happening now. Let's see, what is everyone doing right now? He washes the dog. She talks on the phone for hours. I write in my notebook. And you spray water all over Mia. For the pronouns he and she, you add es or s to the end of a verb to show present tense. But for the pronouns I and you don't add ES or S. For the pronouns they and we, you don't add ES or S either. They get wet. We love Senor Maurice. These sentences are about the present, but sometimes I like to write about the past. How do you use the past tense? When you write about stuff that's already happened, you use the past tense. The brave knight walked to the dragon's cave. I added ed to the end of the verb to show past tense. He rode the dragon to a land far, far away. Rode is the past tense of ride. We definitely don't say he rided the dragon to a land far, far away. I guess it's an irregular verb and doesn't exactly follow the rules. Hide, take, give, go, and is are all pretty different than their past tenses. I guess there are a lot of irregular verbs, like eat and ate, grow and grew, run and ran, but I don't always write about the past either. How do you use the future tense? When you write about stuff that's going to happen, you use the future tense. In the future, we will live on Mars. To use the future tense, you add the word will before the verb. Moby, you should use the future tense in your story. In the future, everyone will travel in space shuttles. People and robots will live on Mars, and everyone will eat a lot of candy. Aliens will help us with our homework. Perfect, Moby. Moby, did an alien help you with your homework?
All right, so now let's switch to some verb tenses. So just like we learned in the movie, there, oops, let's try again. There we go. All right, just like we learned in the movie, Moby needed to use the future tense because he was talking about something that will happen. We're not living on Mars right now, and we didn't live on Mars in the past. He's talking about maybe we will live on Mars. So Moby needed to use the future tense. He needed to add the word will to the beginning of, in front of his words. So let's quickly go over, we've gone over the present tense. These are verbs that show something that is currently happening, the past tense, verbs that show something that has already happened, and the future tense. These verbs use a helping verb to show it will happen. So for example, jump is the present tense verb. Will jump is the future tense. Notice there's nothing on the end of that word. There's no ing, there's no ed. It's just will jump. Run is the present tense verb. If I want to talk about the fact that I will run, then I need to add that word will. That becomes the future. Sometimes the word will doesn't make sense, so they use the word shall. So for example, slide. I shall slide. That works. You could use will there too. I will slide down that slide. Sink, same thing. I will sink. I shall sink. Eat. I will eat. Walk. I will walk. Speak. I will speak. Laugh. I will laugh. Sleep. I will sleep. All right. So again, to change the verb from the present tense to talk about an action that's going to happen, then you're going to talk about adding the word will in front of that verb. So I will laugh, okay? After you watch this video, you have to complete a Google form. That Google form is only 5 questions long, so super quick. It's right here. And in that Google form, you are going to be selecting and typing in the future tense verb. So, for example, it says, select the correct future tense verb to complete this sentence. Yesterday I walked. I am walking right now. Tomorrow and your choices are walk. Tomorrow I walk. Will walk. Tomorrow I will walk. Or running. Tomorrow I running. Which one is the future tense verb? Same thing for the second question. Select the correct future tense verb to complete this sentence. Yesterday I ran. I am running right now. Tomorrow I walk. Tomorrow I jumping. Tomorrow I will run. Select the correct future tense verb. Now you're not going to select them anymore. Now you're going to type them in. So it says type in the correct future tense verb to complete this sentence. Yesterday I spoke. I am speaking right now. Tomorrow and you're going to type in the correct future tense verb, remembering that to make a verb in the future tense, you need to add the word will. Type in the correct future tense verb to complete this sentence. Yesterday I wiggled. I am wiggling right now. Tomorrow and you're going to type your answer in right here. And it says type in the correct future tense verb to complete this sentence. Yesterday I picked. I am picking right now. Tomorrow and you're going to type your answer in right there. When you're done, hit the submit button and you are good to go. That will be all for writing for today. So if you have any questions, let me know. You guys did a fabulous job on the past and present tense verb work that we've done and the noun, adjective, and verb work. So I know you're going to do great today. Bye, guys.